ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
What's up, squad? What's up? Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. What's up, everybody? Look at all the green in the building. Oh my God, almost everybody is a member now. Everybody is a member now. What's up, Marc, Marilyn? I see you. Like Smoke, Melissa, Cynthia Jackson. I don't even know who was the first person in here. Donna Robinson, Gray Goose, Carol Tuma, Lady Di. What's up, Lady Di? I hope you're feeling better. Cynthia Jackson, MKTB Touch. I see all y'all in here. Lord, so many of the squad. T Brown, I see you, T Brown. Sickle but not broken. I see you too. Yes, hey, Ian Walker, how you doing? How you doing? What's up? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Yes, Michelle, hey. I may have been a bit ambitious when I put all these people. When I put all these people up here, I'm like, how am I talk about all that? You know, we're going to be on here all night. You know how I am. I be looking at the clock like, oh my God, it's been an hour and I've been running my mouth. But I don't know about you, but I'm at home chilling. I know a lot of people out there in these streets in Atlanta. Atlanta sent out a text message earlier and told us to stay our asses at home. And here I am at home. But, you know, everybody else I know is out somewhere. But I digress. Now, it's a lot of y'all in here with me. So go ahead and like this. Look, somebody said, don't be asking us to like it. You ain't gave us nothing to like yet, but like it anyway. I don't care, like it. So on the agenda today, as you can see, you know, I threw my lashes on, so I don't know, I might be picking them off in a minute. But it's Will Smith and Janet Hubert, the real Aunt Viv. You remember they made up. We got Nene Leakes, honey, because she always in the news. Only thing she got to do is post an Instagram post and people make news about her, honey. And Dave Chappelle, you know, he is, you know, in the news as well. And we have Fantasia. I don't know who we going to start. I guess we can start with the good news first. Let's start with Fantasia. Hold on. Let me get myself together. So Fantasia, you know, she's been married for a while, the love of her life, you know, after having a whole bunch of traumatic relationships. Remember, she was dealing with that married man and stuff, but she is now happy and healthy in a healthy marriage. You know, they go live and talk about, you know, their relationship issues and giving people, you know, marriage advice and things. And they're really a cute couple. Kendall, I think his name is Kendall. But she recently shared a special announcement, a very, very special announcement on somebody said, am I buffering? Oh my God, what's going on? My video's looking terrible. Why is it looking terrible? It must be YouTube. It ain't me. What is it? Somebody let me know. What is it? Everybody say I'm buffering. It is not me. It must be YouTube. It must be a lot of us on YouTube tonight, because I'm showing that I'm green. Facebook, where y'all at? Facebook, tell me, am I buffering on the Facebook? Somebody send me a message and let me know what's going on. Okay, so Facebook said they good. It must be YouTube. So I guess I'm going to keep going. Hopefully YouTube will get it together. Facebook say it look good over there. Okay, no buffering on Facebook. You find, oh, no, it's buffering bad. I don't know what's going on, but we good. Look, the Facebook coming through. I see y'all. The Facebook is coming through. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell y'all on YouTube. Refresh YouTube, refresh. I don't know. You said come out and go back. I can't but I can't do that. I can't go out and come back. YouTube is acting a fool. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna keep going. Let me see. Hold on. We good? We straight? Now y'all saying yes, we good, we straight. I don't know. YouTube messing with our flow. Well, look, I can hem and haw and play with y'all until and see if it fixes itself. It looks fine to you. Okay, she Mormon. Okay. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna keep going and hopefully, it'll come back. So anyway, let me finish talking about Fantasia. So Fantasia Barrino actually, made a special announcement today, and I wanted to share it with y'all because I thought it was very, very cute. She is a mother of 2, about to be a mother of 3, and she made a very, very special announcement. Hold on, let me share it. Whew, now y'all got me off my square. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like, oh, what's going on? So here is Fantasia's special announcement. Let's look at this for a second. Hopefully YouTube will get it together. Or if I can get it together, maybe I can't get it together. Hold on. Whoa, okay, Fantasia, bam.
Keep trying and keep talking to God, which is the same thing that I did. I kept talking to God. I was like, who is that in the Bible? Who is that in the Bible? No, not Sarah. It was Rachel and Leah. Rachel was barren. She could not have kids, but Leah kept having kids. And Rachel, I think, I can't quite quote the story, but she was walking through one day and they thought she was drunk, but she wasn't. She was praying to God and asking God to, allow her to be able to conceive. And so I was reading T.D. Jakes' books, The Power of a Praying Woman. And from there, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start praying like Rachel. And so from there, Darius, you want to come in now?
But God.
Dog! I don't ever catch anything.
Okay, I'm thinking all this going to get knocked over. And it's red and green juice.
Me and Ken are about to take a trip. You like it?
That's a nice bag.
You know what kind of bag it is?
That's a Dior.
It's a baby bag.
That's a baby bag?
Yeah.
Well, that is a baby bag. That's a diaper bag, ain't it?
So I would say, keep trying, and you will conceive.
Only God can do it.
Only having a baby, cuz.
Only God can do it. Only God can do it. But God.
She having a baby because shout out to Fantasia. How old is Fantasia? I think Fantasia's like 36, 37. Somebody said she was older than that. I don't think she's any older than that. So Fantasia is pregnant. There was a really nice announcement. It was a nice announcement. But congrats to Fantasia. Thank you, Gifted Ali, because everybody's still talking about the buffering. Everybody's still talking about the buffering. Hopefully it will stop soon. Now, let me go ahead and talk about Nene Leakes. Since everybody wants to make her a news item every day. Y'all just don't know. Y'all think that, I be wanting to talk about Nene every day. I be tired of talking about Nene. I really do. I am so tired. But she was in the news after she made this post on Instagram. Basically, she put this in her, look, her makeup was done. She did a little selfie while she riding around in her, what is that? Is that her Rolls Royce? I can't tell. But anyway, she said, I haven't slept well lately, kind of in the days. Sometimes when you've been through trauma, it's hard to sleep. So people, the little trauma part got everybody buzzing, like, what's going on? What's going on with Nene? What kind of trauma has she been through? But you need to know, like, Greg had cancer. She had to deal with that. She had to deal with, the situation with Bravo. She had to deal with that. Like, it's been a long road for Nene Leakes. So I don't know if, y'all making a mountain out of a molehill. Then you got people stealing her show ideas. You got people stealing her show ideas and things like that. So, you know, you said, please don't say Claudia is in on it. I don't think she gives a dang about Claudia. I really don't. But, you know, I had to throw that in there. But I didn't take this any kind of way. I really didn't. But, you know, apparently, you know, a lot of you guys, you know, feel that this means something. Meanwhile, you know, today she had participated in a food giveaway, a turkey drive, where they gave away boxes of food for Beyond the Game, her friend Shanita Foster, and her and Neo and his wife and Melody Hope from Love and Marriage Huntsville. It was several people there. Hold on, let me pull that up. Nene shared a little clip as they were giving the food away. Hold on. You said who? Okay, I see you. She said her heart was full. They were showing all the boxes that they were giving away. They gave away hundreds and hundreds, I think like 600, 500, 600 boxes of food to families in Atlanta. Only thing you had to do was pull up. So Melody Hope actually shared a few pictures as she and Nene were outside giving away the food. Hold on, let me look at her. You know, I don't follow her, so look, I don't watch that show, but you know, since y'all always tagging me and stuff, let me pull her up. Her and Crystal Smith, which is Neo's wife, Melody Holt and Nene Leakes, they was out today for the food giveaway, and she shared several images as she was out there. This is Melody Hope. There's Neo with everybody had on face masks. Now everybody, you know, look, was not a candy coated production, honey. This was Beyond the Game. Everybody was safe. Everybody out there safe. You know, a couple people took them off to take, you know, pictures or whatever. But look, everybody kept their face mask on. So salute to everybody out there. I think I saw, what was Fredio out there? I think Fredio was out there taking pictures. So everybody was out there taking pictures. It was, you know, some good in the hood. So shout out to them. Okay. Shout out to them. Exactly. Team Nene. So y'all always want to talk about Nene. It's all about Nene. Anyway, next story. What's the next story? Let me see. Let's talk about Will Smith and Janet Hubert, the real Aunt Viv. Now, I in a full moment of transparency, I have not watched the Fresh Prince reunion. I have not watched it yet. I have watched a few clips. I watched some of the Red Table Talk with Will Smith, and I thought it was rather interesting. You know, the dynamics that went on between him and the real Aunt Viv. For years now, she has accused him of being, you know, her downfall, the reason she was blackballed in Hollywood. And it seems like, you know, there may have been some truth to that. So there's this clip I believe that I'm more comfortable to share that was also a little snippet of their meeting on the reunion show. And this person shared it on Twitter and was like, I'm so proud of Janet Hubert. I truly hope she's got peace in her heart. She deserves it. She made this show what it was. She deserves so much. So, you know, they made amends. You know, it's been many, many years. She has put him on blast several times. She was like, you know, she couldn't feed her family. She done lost her home. She lost her, I believe she lost her son, and she halfway kind of blamed him for that too. Now, it's just very interesting when, you know, she talked about, you know, how he made it seem like she was a, you know, bitter black woman in the industry, and, you know, putting that label, that tag on her kind of stuck. You know, it was nothing she could do. If she was to argue about it, you know, people would call her the angry black woman. If she stayed quiet and didn't say anything, people call her the angry black woman. It was almost like she could not win in this situation. So here we are 30 years later. You know, yes, they have made amends, but, you know, look, she's been through, you know, highs and lows and ups and downs. She's been, like, you know, labeled this biggest problem child in the industry. And while a lot of people will say, you know, maybe she was a part of her own demise, I don't know that that's true at this point. You know, Will now is going on to the red tabletop. We need Janet on the red tabletop. We need to hear all the things that was going through her mind and the reasons why, you know, things were going on. Because, you know, even though I commend him for, you know, taking responsibility, you know, he was young on the set. He had a lot of power on the set. He wanted people to kiss his ass on the set. And maybe she, you know, her being coming from a position of, you know, the mother figure, didn't feel like she needed to kiss this guy, this little young guy's ass who was like her son's age. So yeah, I felt the pain too. So, you know, again, I commend him for taking, for putting himself in a position to apologize and also to give her some type of closure in the situation. But, you know, I need some more. I need more details, you know, because this has been a long ongoing beef. But I love the way that, you know, it closed. But it's, you know, it's a good talking point because, you know, as a Black woman, I have been stigmatized. I have been put in positions where people thought that, you know, if I spoke out about something, you know, I was the bitch. I was labeled a bitch. If I stayed quiet about something, it's like they would run all over you. So, you know, it's hard being a strong Black woman out here. You know, some of you in the chat can attest. But you know, there's that, you know, I beat that horse to death, honey, because, you know, that's all I have been talking about on here on this YouTube streets, honey, because, you know, I have been beat down for saying certain things that other people, you know, can say and get away with. If I talk about somebody, you know, it's like, oh, you bring it down Black women. If I don't talk about somebody, it's like, oh, just one thing after the next. But, you know, I'm gonna leave that for y'all. Because we're gonna discuss a little bit more, you know, during the call-in section. So what's the next thing on the agenda? Dave Chappelle, another strong Black person, honey. Dave Chappelle is a staple now in the comedic world. You know, he is on the top of his game right now. He has walked away from millions of dollars only to come back to triple the amount that he walked away from. So it was very interesting that he dropped a short explanation on his Instagram recently that got Netflix moving their feet. Apparently, you know, the Chappelle show, everybody know what the Chappelle show is. It's a favorite of all of ours. It has spawned like several catchphrases. I'm Rick James, bitch. All of that, you know, it just, you know, oh, I could talk about, remember the R. Kelly skit? You know, it was all kind of skits. So Dave Chappelle, like, he made history with the Chappelle show. However, he didn't get paid for his work. You know, he walked away from his contract. So Comedy Central took creative license to control all the things that he left behind. And now here we are years later, they are marketing it and selling it to other networks for them to air. They sold it to HBO Max. They sold it to Netflix. You know, all of us are streaming this. Is now Dave Chappelle, you know, he's making millions and millions of dollars, you know, doing stand-up, you know, and so now all the people who never saw the Chappelle show, you know, the people who are the millennials who were coming up at that time who weren't watching it are now watching it as if it's new, and, you know, it's a new revenue stream for some of these networks. So Dave Chappelle got, you know, in his feelings, and he was like, no, you know, look, I fucks with Netflix. Netflix has paid me. They listen to me. So he went to Netflix with his gripe, like, look, they're doing all this. They have sold all these shows without paying me, without even consulting with me. Yeah, so Netflix took it off air. All he had to do was go to Netflix, and they took it off air. But, you know, some of us, you said, wait a minute, hold on. What are y'all saying? Good now? Okay, good. So some of us, I love the way he told the story. I really love the way he told the story. You know, we'll just take some calls. Hey, Reese, how you doing?
Hi, hon. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
The same to you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and family. I hope all goes well.
Thank you.
All right, let me get into this dish today. So Fantasia, shout out to her. You know, we all know her story publicly and know that she's gone through a lot. And someone said in the chat, you know, 3 kids, 3 different baby fathers. And honestly, my only response to that is that it's God's blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't get to write our stories, but we can do the best we can to live it. And so I think she's just in a good place and she's living her best life at this point. And if you know, if you can, just support it. Just support it. At the end of the day, God is in the midst of something because it's a baby and babies are a blessing. So that's what I got to say on that. And I'm happy for her. She looks
and she seems happy.
Say again?
And she seems pretty happy about it.
She looks sincerely happy. She really, really does. They've been together for a while, you know, and they've been doing what they're doing, and they look like they're growing together. So this is just an expansion of their family, and I'm cheering for them. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Dave Chappelle, and I love the fact that he's a great storyteller, and no matter what angle he takes his comedy, is that he gears us to listen, and in everything that he does, he tries to impart a lesson. And I'm glad that it's one of us who's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't take our integrity and they can't pay us for our intelligence. And every time he comes around, he reminds them of that. Like, this is something you can't buy from me. This is me. You know what I'm saying? And so as long as he keeps true to himself and his family, I'm in support of Dave any day of the week. Like, he's like, when I mean he reminds them, like, you can't take my intelligence. You can make up a story about me. You could castrate me. You could blacklist me. But what is my intelligence is mine, and there's no money in the world that you could pay for that.
Take it. Right.
Yeah. Kudos to him for that.
So what do you think about people comparing him to Monique?
Now, here's the thing. I think everybody got to fight, even though we're fighting together. And so I guess Monique has laid the ground of, I'm not taking it anymore. And so I feel like this is the opportunity and the prime moment for us not to take it. You know what I'm saying? So whereas she started, he's just continuing. And at the end of the day, they family. They are fellow comedians. They would know what that experience is like. And so it's not a compare and comparison. It's like, yo, we in this and we're going to be in this together. So this is how we moving about it. And he's doing it in an intelligent way. And, you know, we got to keep laying the platform. Like, we already saw Nick Cannon going through his test. It's like we keep going through it. You know what I'm saying? They took almost every show from Steve Harvey. Like, these people live this life daily. Like, it's not like we're not publicly seeing it. And when we put our foot down, we got to go 10 toes in. Like, we here. It's about time. We here. So, like I said, I'm in support of all of them. I'm not going to compare them. I just think it's time for a collective fight, and that's what we're doing.
Right.
Wait, I missed somebody. Dave Chappelle. Oh, Nene, God bless her. I was so glad that she started the holiday season in a giving spirit. I think she set the mark now for everybody else to decide how they want to approach the end of 2020. You know, and I appreciate the fact that he did this, because the truth of the fact is we've seen Nene's trauma publicly, you know what I'm saying? And for you to publicly go through so many things, especially in 2020, especially with, you know, the constant fight, and still turn around and decide to give, kudos to her. Like, you can't take that away from somebody thinking about others, you know what I'm saying? And so if you want to be petty, if you want to be, you know, malicious and all these other things, step up to the plate. Step up to the plate. Now, Nene done gave. Let's see if Claudia comes up and try to match her giving. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it's about. Like, if you gunning for her and you taking all her goods, take this too. Go find something to tie yourself to and go match that. She gave 600, go give 12. Let's talk about it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm proud of her. I'm glad that she's pushing through, and she's pushing beyond just the conversation. She put her money where her mouth is, and she got friends too. So let's talk about it, because it's the same Nene that they swear Nene ain't got no friends, and she keeps showing up with folks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, I appreciate your input, and look, I hope you feeling better. I heard you weren't feeling too well. You know, I appreciate you for always, you know, standing 10 toes down. And happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Wait. No, you gotta let me go in on Will though. You gotta let me go in on Will. Give me a half a second.
Okay.
Will, I think is a fraud. I'm not here for it. I think the 30-year came up. He in a pandemic. He had to make a move, and so he did his whole, let me get ahead of it move. There was no reunion without Aunt Viv. There was just none. There was absolutely none. He got ahead of it. I'll end by saying is I'm glad that he found peace. And 27 years later, I have a whole lot of questions because I'm just confused how there was a whole cast of people and nobody ever reached out to her in 27 years. And you can't tell me in 27 years that he is not a master manipulator because she's a human being. At the end of the day, I don't care what went down. There was a whole cast. There was a whole ensemble. And if something went down, these people are now grown folks with their own families and nobody picked up the phone and said, hey, what happened? On top of the fact that I don't know if everybody caught it, but when she walked in the room, they didn't know what to do. And these are grown folks. They were still waiting on Will to give them the cue on how to approach her. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm still waiting for a genuine sorry. And I think he should compensate her for all the years of service that she did not make a dime. Like I'm good with peace, but bro, you worry about $800 million, break off 20. Break off an even 20. I'm good. She's 64. She good.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? But thank you for the time. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Have a great holiday season and be safe.
All right, you too.
All right.
Bye. Hold on. We got Rashad in the building. Hey, Rashad.
Hey, Michelle. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you and to everybody.
Thank you. Same to you.
Oh, everybody stay healthy and safe and happy for this Thanksgiving. And you look good tonight, Michelle. And
Thank you.
Don't worry about the haters. You always 100. Just keep that in mind.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all go ahead and like this video too. Those of you who are just getting here. Somebody said they took my likes away. Yes, it's a whole different video. The other video is gone for now.
You already know what the reason why that video came down, because Colors Claudia with her Rena Center Wi-Fi face wanted to sit up there and hate on you.
Oh, it's all good.
It's a shame though. Fox Soul can't help her get Wi-Fi though. She got to be on Rena Center Wi-Fi. That's ridiculous.
Read.
That's just ridiculous. Her and Gary with the T. He went wearing Fendi and he can't even afford Wi-Fi. Like, come on now. Please, somebody do a charity for Claudia for this Thanksgiving to get her some Wi-Fi and get her some help, please. But anyway, I'm gonna stay on topic and I'm gonna make it short. I'm glad that Will Smith and Janet did apologize, and I'm glad that they decided to move on from their feud. I thought the reunion for the Fresh Prince was great. I hope that the next reunion they'll all get together and they can just cherish the memory of that show. And I hope that her and Alfonso kind of get to talk and meet up next time, because I didn't get to see them two interact. I saw the other cast member interact with Janet, but not Alfonso. So I just was questioning about that. Far as with Nene, I hope she, gets some rest, and I hope she gets some spiritual healing, because she's been through a lot for the last year and a half. She had to fight with Kenya. She had to deal with Greg being sick. Then she had to fight with Bravo. It was just tough on her for the last year and a half. So I hope she just get some rest and spiritual healing. I hope that, new projects can come towards her for 2021.
I want to see her on Red Table Talk.
I think that would be a great idea for her to sit down and just have an open conversation about, the things that she went through, and just to let her feelings out, because I think she hold a lot of stuff in, and it's getting to the point where she had to release it and let her feelings out. It's just being held in for so long.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think about? Did we talk about Dave Chappelle?
Really, I'm not really kind of like tuned into Dave Chappelle though. I think I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, you know what you sign up for.
That's true.
So it's like he know what he signed up for. He know what he have to deal with the powers that be. So it's just like it is what it is. it sounds like another Monique situation. So hopefully, he'll have it worked out or resolved some kind of way.
Yeah, Netflix took it down, so they're kind of like honoring him because he's one of their top paid performers. So they have a good working relationship. So they did right by him. But HBO Max has is still streaming it, and he's asking people not to watch it. So
yeah, I just think that with all black entertainment, they need all black entertainers need to be paid and need to be represented with equal pay as the white entertainers.
right.
So that's how I feel. I just don't think it's fair that black entertainers not getting that same treatment or same pay. I think that's just ridiculous.
Right.
And us black people bring ratings to these networks and to these streaming platforms. So I think 2021 need to be a wake up call for all these networks and companies to realize that enough is enough and respect our talent and our gift.
You're right. Well,
even the Grammys too. Like, I'm disappointed with the Grammys. They need to recognize talent too and stop doing the crap that they've been doing.
Look, we ain't gonna even go there. That's a whole nother can of worms. It's just like the Oscars and the Grammys. They never appreciate black talent the way they should.
They don't. But I'm gonna let you go, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, a great evening. Enjoy, celebrate, stay healthy and safe. And to everybody out there, I wish you all well. Happy Thanksgiving. And to all the haters out there, just get some religion. And to Claudia Jordan and to anybody else that's hating, just find a turkey and choke on it. And God bless you all and have a great night. And one more thing, please go to GoFundMe account and help Claudia get off the Rent Center Wi-Fi, please.
Lord, you just started her GoFundMe. I can't. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her about $5. Maybe that'll help her.
Just send her a Cash App, child.
Cash App don't want her.
Okay. Bye, Nicki Minaj.
Have a good night, Michelle. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Rashad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh Lord, hold on. Cadero.
Hey.
What's up? Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Happy Thanksgiving Eve. AK, no, FYI, Rashad, you cute.
Okay.
I just had to say that.
That is cute.
Yes, he is. That smile just took me out. But anyways, hey girl.
I'd be like, oh my God. Low key with that monotone voice. It's hilarious to me. But anyway.
Yes.
So what would you like to talk about tonight?
Real quick, I want to say the thing about Dave Chappelle. I do not believe that his situation is the same with Monique. I don't think we can compare them. What I will say is historically, Black women do not get paid equally with anything that they do. So I do think that Netflix should have paid her what she was worth. This whole Dave Chappelle thing is, I think, totally separate. He's asking them to take down something from another network started that wasn't paying him. So I don't think that that's the same. And I do think that Monique, kind of like Janet Hubert, in the same, yes, they have been blackballed in Hollywood, but I don't think that they have helped themselves with that situation. I think Janet Hubert being labeled a difficult Black woman was wrong, but it didn't help her when every year she would go in on Will Smith about Oscars and a whole bunch of other things. Like, Janet Hubert and Jada Pinkett got some healing to do because they went in on each other a couple years ago, about the Oscars and stuff. So
Janet Hubert went in on everybody. Remember, she went in on Kenya Moore. She went in on Will Smith. She went on Alfonso. I mean,
she just went in on Alfonso the other day.
Oh.
Because they did some type of they were asking her why wasn't he at the reunion, and basically because her reunion section happened the next day and he had to go film America's Got Talent, America's Funniest Home Videos. And she said, oh well, I haven't watched that show since he started as the host. Like, she just threw some quick little shade up in there about him. It was like you had this whole healing moment and then you went around, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like she did not help that situation by being an angry Black woman. I don't think she helped it, and I just don't think she helped it. And it's been 30 years. I mean, the people that was the executives 30 years ago, some of them are not. Somebody probably would have gave you a chance. You probably could have been doing all these BET movies like all these other people did and got you some type of coin to keep a roof over your head.
Wasn't she in a Tyler Perry situation?
She was, I think, wasn't she?
Yeah, I think she worked for Tyler Perry, and she had a role in something. I read it somewhere, but
so I'm not saying that he isn't responsible to some point, but I'm not going to say he's responsible for you not working for 30 years. Like, Will Smith he does not have that much power. He really doesn't. If he did, he would have won an Oscar by now, and they would have gave him some type of recognition. He really ain't won nothing. He got a name and everything, but I just don't think.
But I think he had a lot of power at that time. You know, he had a lot of power on that set. He was the star on that set. As young as he was in control of everybody, you know, because if Will wasn't happy, you know, they didn't have a show. So I do believe that he had, you know, some bearing on, you know, her getting a boot or whatever. You know, I think, did she say she walked away from the contract because they offered her something really low? Like, that's the whole Nene Leakes theory again, you know.
She said she wasn't happy. She kept saying that she stayed in her dressing room
because she wasn't laughing at his jokes and all that. Yeah.
So I definitely think he needs to take accountability, but I just don't think I don't think it's all his fault. I don't think that, and I kind of feel like that's kind of where I feel like she was coming from. I didn't feel her taking any ownership for her behaviors. You know, I mean, she apologized for what she was doing, but I don't know. That's just what I'm gonna say with that, because I don't want to talk about that no more.
Yeah.
I really think people need to leave Nene alone. Leave this woman alone. 2020 itself has been a trauma year for everybody. So
you ain't never lied.
I just don't understand why every time we all have had a traumatic year, but we just don't post about it.
Yeah.
And because everyone's too busy posting just about the good days. So just because she just posted that don't mean she finna go in a corner somewhere and slit her wrists.
Right. And I was like, I was really surprised because I saw it when she posted it yesterday or whatever. But then I was really surprised that there was so many people like making posts about it. Nene's losing sleep. We all losing sleep. I done told y'all about my sleep pattern for the past, you know, couple of months or whatever. Like, this year has been so crazy. Like,
I've only slept 72 hours this year.
Okay,
I'm just saying, like,
you know, between the election and then the Black Lives Matter and then the, you know, people getting killed, unarmed Black men getting killed, and you know, it's just one, and the pandemic and COVID. It's like everybody is going through trauma.
Ain't nobody sleeping. We all going through trauma. So leave this woman alone and stop thinking that every time she talk about trauma or not feeling well, that Bravo got something to do with it. It ain't always about Bravo.
Right.
It really ain't. If Nene could have stayed, if Nene was hurting for money, she would have stayed.
Right. And I was like, you know, you got to give it to her though. Her name keep ringing bells as far as, you know, like as soon as she posts something, oh my God, this is going to happen. She's going through trauma.
Exactly.
I'm like, Lord, y'all like, what the hell?
Well, damn. Clearly, you can't sleep either because you commenting.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Right.
And that's all. I mean, I'm extremely happy for Fantasia. Her husband is fine as hell, and so that man is handsome. He's intelligent. I do watch their lives because they go live. They go live every day, having conversations, and he is a very intelligent man. And I grew up, I watched Fantasia from American Idol to now, so. I saw her struggles with men and relationships and people making fun of her, and she's been a different woman since she's been with him, and he's grown her, she's grown him, and I just really love what I see with them, and I'm super happy for them. I'm super happy for them, and. You know, for those who like, well, she got 3 baby daddies. Well, tell me how many baby daddies your grandparents got. I mean, because I'm pretty sure they have a lot. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Not the grandparents.
I'm just saying, you know, our grandparents weren't really Great grandparents, everybody was kicking it, you know, having babies when they was 14, 15 back then. Let's not go there. So let this woman live. That is a gorgeous family, and I'm extremely happy for her.
I am too. Well, thank you, Cordero.
You're
have a
welcome.
wonderful holiday, a good
You
Thanksgiving
too.
Eve.
You too. Eat, girl. I know you've been on your little fast, so you better eat tomorrow.
I am gonna eat tomorrow. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm gonna eat tomorrow.
Okay.
Might eat tonight.
I know that's right. Okay.
All right. See you later, Cordero. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's a whole bunch of people trying to get in here.
Thank God Shrek finally got off the phone. How are you, beautiful? You look so beautiful today.
He was not gonna come in here and read
You look
people.
beautiful. You look so beautiful today. Beautiful. Just you look like a breath of fresh air. So beautiful. How are
Thank
you?
you, Dre.
How are you?
Wonderful. I'm
That's
wonderful.
Great. That's great. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you.
Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you too, Dre.
Okay, so I want to talk about some topics that you was talking about today before you got interrupted.
Did you flag my video, Dre?
Michelle, come on, please. Let's not ask simple-minded questions.
Did you or did you not? That's a yes or no question.
I can't believe you asking me that.
Did you flag my video,
Why
Dre?
would I flag your video? What flag it for what?
I don't know.
I don't even know how to flag a video.
Okay, that's all I want. That's all you had to say.
Did you ask Shrek? Did he flag your video? Did
Dre,
you ask Greasy? Did he flag your video?
I just know how you be feeling when I bring up, Kenya Moore or somebody, or when I'm talking.
You didn't talk about Kenya Moore today.
Oh, so you was paying attention?
Yeah, you didn't talk about her.
Oh, okay, good. Go ahead.
I got a funny feeling. I mean, a weird feeling that you actually asked me some crazy stuff like that. Did I flag your video? But anyway, I should have flagged you when you was talking about Nene Leakes, but that's another story. But Michelle, when you was talking about Nene Leakes, why you didn't mention anything about her new face?
Nene does not have a new face, Dre.
Michelle, Nene has a new face.
Is that why you called, Dre?
Yes, I did, because you talk about everything about Nene. You say everybody talk about Nene, everybody this, everybody that, and I don't hear nobody talk about Nene but you once again. And I'm staying by my word. I'm just asking.
Talking about it right now, Dre.
I'm sorry.
You're talking about it right now.
Yeah, because that's all you talk about. I'm
talking about 5 different topics tonight.
I'm getting there, but
any one of them.
First, you just said 5 minutes ago, everybody talking about Nene Leakes. That's what you said, everybody. You and Shrek said the same thing. Everybody was talking about Nene Leakes. That's not true. The only person talking about Nene Leakes is you. Look in the mirror, it's you. You're the only person that talk about her. So I want to know, how come you didn't mention anything about her new face? You cannot tell me that lady do not have a new face. That face is brand new.
What your face looking like, Dre?
That face is brand new, Michelle.
Dre, what your face looking like, Dre?
On my face. Oh, I'm a handsome dude. I must say.
See it?
I must say. Cash at me and you can see it.
Who are these people in your picture?
Doctors. They're real doctors.
Okay, but where's your picture, Dre?
I'm one of them 3. So anyway, I want to talk about Will Smith.
One of them 3 is you.
I want to talk about Will Smith.
Hurry up, Dre. Time's ticking.
Well, Shrek and Reese and that weirdo from Kentucky.
Time's ticking, Dre. Go ahead, Dre. You don't run this. I do.
Okay. Well, maybe I should flag this time then, since you want to be rude.
Dre.
Anyway,
Dre. What happened to the nice Dre? Can you bring him back?
I have to take my medication. I didn't take it today. So Michelle, look, that lady Janet kind of cuckoo. Like, you don't let no 20-year-old boy, when you in your 40s, dictate your career. You know what I'm saying? That's like, you don't find that to be a little crazy, Michelle? Michelle?
He was the star of the show. He was the boss.
But I'm talking about when she left, she could have just went on to the next show. Auditioning.
How? When he basically, his word of mouth basically smeared her reputation. Like, he told people she was hard to work with, and that she wasn't professional.
I doubt if he did that. Do you listen to how she talk? Do you listen to how she talk?
Kind of follows you everywhere.
Do you listen to how she talked though? She talked kind of crazy.
Right.
So she ended her own career.
Okay.
And what was the next topic you was talking about?
Dave Chappelle.
That's when you got interrupted. I don't remember. When I came on, you was like you violated something. So let's talk about that. What did you violate?
I don't know. You need to call the YouTube and ask them, Dr. Dre.
That's what you. I mean, that's all. I ain't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? You had all these weirdos calling. They wasn't talking about nothing. So I decided to call in. Reese, she said she was sick. What's wrong with her? I know she kind of sick in the head because everything she was talking about was delusional. What's wrong with her?
You need to go talk to Reese.
Reese, what's wrong with you? I know you delusional. You should go
talk to her in the chat.
And another thing, that guy who called the second one that be trying to, like, the way he talked, he sounds. I'm talking about the other one before Shrek, that annoying dude from Kentucky. He just sounded so retarded. Everything he say just like he be trying to read Claudia, but he don't be making no sense. He sounds dumb and retarded. That's all I'm saying. All right, Michelle, you have a happy Thanksgiving. I know you probably go be over to Taylor's house tomorrow with the family and the. You know what I'm saying? The girlfriend. Oh, Fantasia. That's what I want to talk about. 3 baby daddies. I don't understand that. And to Shrek, my grandparents, they've been married for many, many years and stuff like that. Oh, Bobby Christina.
Shut up, Dre.
How are you?
Dang, Dre.
How are you, beautiful?
How you doing, sugar?
My phone breaking up. You said what?
I said, how you doing, sugar? How you doing?
Michelle, what did she say?
Sinitra said, how you doing?
I'm fine. And what about yourself?
I'm good. I'm over here cooking. I got swollen ankles and the gout, which means my greens be banging.
Michelle, I can't hear her. What did she say?
Oh, you can't hear her, Dre?
Nah. What'd she say?
No, I'm not the translator, child. You know how StreamYard be messing up. She can't. Okay, I'll bring you back, Sinitra. After Dre hang up, we about to hang him up anyway.
That wasn't Bobby Christina.
Dre, good night, Dre. Any last words before I hang you up?
Yeah. So what you doing for Thanksgiving? You going over to your aunt's house?
Dre, good night, Dre.
All right, I'm gonna be over there. I see you at the Taylor house tomorrow. See you tomorrow with Auntie and Uncle and and the son and the daughter. Yeah, I'm coming over there. I was invited over there tomorrow. Yeah,
okay.
Finally meet you. All right.
Bye. Bye. Oh, Sinitra, what happened to you? You left. Hey, nurse and nerd.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I want to know, are you bringing an entree or are you going to be the entree tomorrow? Because you look good.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. And for anyone that wants to sit up there and try to read Fantasia, talking about her age and things of that sort, y'all don't want to read Kenya. Kenya done waited till she like 50 years old to become a single mother. So instead of y'all trying to read Fantasia, worry about your own life. Fantasia has gone through some things, as we all have. And unlike a lot of people, it was shown on television. This woman has gone through healing. She has gotten herself better on education. She's worked out. All you see is nothing but happiness and calmness from that family. And hopefully they have a healthy and happy baby and continue on to their marriage. That's all for them.
Okay.
Secondly, Nene, instead of Claudia sitting up here trying to steal that lady's show, she needs to try to steal to give back to the people like Nene has done. Blessings to her as well. And as far as Janet, Janet is crazy, Will crazy, all of them over there crazy. I ain't got nothing to say with them because Will, for somebody to be so young, he was running the industry by. And then Dave Chappelle is married to an Asian woman. His problems ain't my problems. I'm with Monique. I don't know nothing.
What who he married to got to do with you?
That's because that's the community that's going to help and support him. He ain't got nothing to do with me. Monique, I'm here for her. And then also, Michelle, I sent you the information. You brought her. I keep blaming you for Cynthia with this marriage thing on Bravo. Now you got post Cynthia. She's trying to raise the funds for the wedding and stuff. Cynthia is on Instagram selling down there cream.
Wait.
Yes, I sent you the screenshot. Mike Will, her husband, is on the dang thing. The live Cynthia did a whole infomercial about the down there cream. And Mike Will talking about something. Thank you.
Right here. She was talking about Refresh.
Yes. And Mike Will on that talking about something. Thank you for doing things for our family. That is embarrassing. You see what you did to Cynthia? That girl around us cream.
Oh, that right there. He said, "Snap, snap. Thank you for doing what's necessary to help us, baby."
AKA financial mess and ruins because Bravo didn't
mean thank you for keeping your cootie cat clean for both of them.
Cynthia around there selling fungus cream, down there cream, foot cream. She about to be selling gout cream to Shantranita. Shantranita talking about she got gout in foot. Michelle,
you saw my last video. She's suing Peter. So, wait, but did you see? She also, in addition to that, she was selling something else today too. What was it?
She
was selling some mint scalp oil.
You see what you done
selling everything, child. Huh?
Michelle, you see what you done did to Cynthia.
What I do? What I got to do with that?
Cynthia about to be on OnlyFans selling the NutriBurst and everything. This woman was a model, and she ran her selling down there cream because Mike Will didn't make it to pay for that wedding. They sitting up there with the extravaganza. Candy, her best friend, Candy had 200 people there. Why Candy didn't help her pay for that wedding? They round up bumping everything else. Bump some coins together. You see? Have a good evening, and this is what you get for sitting up there flogging and faking for other people. Don't be around there messing up your marriage and your happiness to be sitting up here on Instagram selling down the cream and having your husband talking about snap, snap. Because I would have snapped and slapped the heck out of him for having me in this mess.
Oh my God, not the down there cream. I cannot. Okay, never mind. Look, Cynthia is just making, she's a hustler. She's making the most of her Instagram following. She will be selling flat tummy tea, oils for your hair, down there cream. It is what it is. But I just think it's a bad look for, most Real Housewives of Atlanta. They don't really do too much Instagram peddling. Most of them. Now, KKK Kim does a lot of it, but you never really see them. Like every now and then you might see a flat tummy tea post, but it's rare. So it's just interesting to see, like, now that the holidays are coming, she had like 3, 4, 5 posts up selling stuff. But
that's it, trying to pay off that wedding bill. You see what you done did, Michelle?
What I do? I didn't go to the wedding. I didn't look. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
I blame you all the way. Bravo couldn't even do, and Nene done left the show, and that's why even if Nene did say, "Hey, you got to pay me for my appearance," that's why she couldn't pay. She would have paid. She couldn't pay.
Okay.
Have a good night and a happy Merry Christmas to everybody else, except also with Dre too. Merry Christmas to him.
Not Merry Christmas, Thanksgiving.
I'm bouncing all throughout because we're gonna end the year on a bang, so everybody's gonna be blessed and we're gonna be happy and peaceful.
We are. Thank you so much, Nurse and Nerd.
Thank you, Michelle.
Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas and everything to you too.
Yes. You. Happy Hanukkah. Yes. All the black shit.
Everything. Thank you. All right. You said Michelle got goat mouth. What? I got the trolls in here, honey. Hey, Lady Di.
Hey, Michelle. I'm just sitting here. Girl, I'm sitting here. Okay, listen, let me ask you something.
Uh-oh.
Is this Patreon that I'm on?
No, you are on YouTube.
Well, you know what? I can't get on Patreon.
Why you can't get on Patreon?
I don't know. I've tried, and I cannot get on.
You sound like you on some good pain medicines, though.
Yeah. I ain't painting right now. Hey,
you all right over there?
I ain't feeling no pain right now. I done got up and fixed my cornbread. I'm cooking. I'm making some duck and dressing for one of my nieces.
Okay.
So she bought the duck over here. I'm unthawing it, and I got the cornbread ready and everything else cut up. I had to take a pain pill to get around and do that.
Okay. Everybody said, let them hold some. Let them hold some. I bet you we
y'all ain't getting my medicine. Y'all ain't getting my medicine. That's my medicine.
Got this stuff over there.
They ain't getting my medicine. They better not knock on my door. Ain't nobody getting in here. You so crazy, Michelle. You look so cute. Okay, now, Fantasia.
Okay.
I'm so very happy for her. I'm so very happy for her. But she tickled me.
Why are you laughing, Lady Di?
She tickled me when she said that baby got to go back and read her Bible. She said Rachel was walking around. Wait a minute. She said Rachel was walking around and they thought she was drunk. I said, okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to give her a Bible study.
Lady Di. I'm gonna holler at you later.
What happened?
You are feeling too good right now to be on this screen.
No. Girl, you should have told Fantasia. Oh Lord, I think I am gonna get off so I can take me a nap. I'm gonna lay down for a minute.
All right, you better.
I just wanted to get on and say that I am very, very happy for her, and Nene probably just needs to take some time out to collect herself.
But that's what she's doing.
What I'm saying?
That's what she's doing.
No,
but I feel like
she's trying to work. She's trying to work. She can't. She needs to take some time out from everything and just,
Yeah. I hear you.
She come and Dave Chappelle. I understand what he's saying, but I just hope the man don't sit up and talk too much, and he will be just like Monique, blackballed. Cause they'll start doing something. When you up there, honey. Whew, that stuff ain't no good. Whatever it is, I don't know. And who else was it?
Bye, Lady Di. You get you some rest. We'll talk tomorrow. I might come on tomorrow.
Oh, you just kicking me off, huh?
Lady Di. You like you just like floating, and I can't keep track. We gonna talk.
Baby, I'm all right. It's just I had to take my pain pills to be able to move around and
no, it's
get
good.
that done. Yeah,
I know the feeling, Lady Di.
Okay, I'm gonna go and take me a nap then. Well, y'all go ahead and you tell all the squad. I said they can't have my medicine. Go get them some medicine. Shoot.
Look, they said all right.
They're telling them to go have surgery. They'll get some.
Oh, we gotta go through all that.
If you want what I got.
You got the good stuff. Okay, Lady Di.
All right, baby. I love you, Michelle.
Love you too. I'm glad you feeling better. We'll talk soon.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Bye. Y'all better leave our Lady Di alone. Our Lady Di alone, honey.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Sinitra. Welcome back.
How you doing, lady?
Good. How you doing?
Real good. I'm all right. I was trying to tell that little boy earlier, my ankle swole up and my gout kicking up, so that means my greens finna be banging.
Oh yes, greens come through. I can't wait to out greens tomorrow.
I'm telling you, it's bubbling and doubling in there. But on another note, I did want to say Fantasia looked good. She looks happy, finally. Because before, even when she smiled, it's like it wasn't really a smile.
Yeah.
That girl looks genuinely happy, and that man looks like he really cares about her, and I think it's beautiful. And we got to really support Black love when it's really Black love.
Definitely.
We got to call it what it is. It's beautiful. And we got to support it and not be so hostile when we see it. As a community, because it's all of us, we make me nervous. because we don't really support Black love. We say we all about it till we see it. And
Right.
then we want to pick it apart and try to analyze it to death and try to find every fault with it. But then you'll see a Jeezy with a Jenny Mai and try to justify all kind of foolishness and nonsense. And I don't want to say the other word because we, you know, on the YouTube.
Right.
But now on to Janet Hubert and Will Smith. You know, I gotta say it. At the end of the day, that apology was too little, too late. And what he gonna need to do is cut the check. You caused that lady not only emotional distress, you touched her pockets, and there wasn't no reason for that. Thank y'all about the lashes. My daughter bought them for me. I love them. I feel like I'm gonna fly away. If I blink 5 times, I'm going to the moon. But
we love lashes around here now.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. And so the thing is, you know, he came with that half behind apology. Oh, I'm sorry. And basically, in my opinion, it was a half apology and it was a half deflection, a half, you know, not really taking accountability. He knew he was young, but he also knew what he was doing. I'm not going to say that he knew the full ramifications or the full weight of what he did, but he knew what he was doing. When he uttered those words out of his 2 little black lips, he knew exactly what he was doing. Because as Black women, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you stay quiet, she's got an attitude. If you talk up for yourself, she's being aggressive. I've been accused my whole life. Oh, she's intimidating me. She's too intimidating. It's either our size. It's either we're too dark, or if you're light, then you got to worry about your dark skinned sisters coming to cut your head off. And if you talk up for yourself, you're nasty. And other Black women will actually take sides with Black men against you while you talking up. And then when it's their turn to talk up, and the villagers are gathering with the pitchforks, then they're looking for backup. And what happens in a situation like that is, I think it's hard, and I don't like the idea of pitting Black men against Black women because we're really on the same team, and it's sad that there's a line of demarcation, but it's there. But the reality is that Black men never really understand what it is to be a Black woman, to be loyal to people, to an entire demographic of people who are sometimes the most disloyal. No matter how much we love them, they ain't got no love for us. No matter how much we stay down for them, they ain't down for us at all. At all. They real light in the ass. They floating all over the goddamn place. And the truth of the matter is, that Black woman was a Black woman. She was old enough to be his mother, and yet he saw fit that because she wouldn't lower herself to kiss his little snotty behind, that apparently now people saying that other men was playing with, that now you gonna blackball her, you gonna put your mouth on her. And you had no business, and you need to cut the check. You done made plenty of money since then. After stepping on that woman's back, stepping on her neck. Because let's tell the truth, when the show first started, none of us knew what to expect from that show. You know, we had come off of, you know, a high like the Cosbys in a different world. We didn't know what to expect from that. Because let's be honest, we all listened to Will Smith back in the day, you know, when he was, you know, with him, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince and all that. But wasn't nobody really checking for him that hard back then. So when he came on the show, we didn't know what to expect. Aunt Viv, that character was one of the characters that actually made that show stand out.
Right.
You know, she was one of the pillars, one of the plank holders. So once you used her to make the show dynamic. You know, one of the scenes that I'll never forget is when she did that whole dance scene where she learned that dance, if y'all remember that. And she was in that pretty pink leotard. And I remember being a young girl and saying, oh my God, like she was absolutely graceful and beautiful. And that pink against her skin, the woman was art and poetry in motion, just everything about her. She exuded class and dignity and a regalness that could not be brought by Daphne Maxwell Reid. And I'm not mad at Miss Daphne Maxwell Reid. She's a very lovely lady. I believe she could have sold shake and bake her whole life. But she did not have the same carriage, the same regal quality, the same dignity, and you know that.
And then they minimized the role when Daphne Reid came. You know, the first role, she was a professor. You know, she was a dancer. She was all these things. She was knowledgeable and being a working
mom. She was an activist. Yeah.
Right. And then when Daphne Maxwell Reid came, she was just a homemaker. You know, she was a stay-at-home mom. They were rich, and she was.
Well, I think that's what they were more comfortable seeing Black women as. It was a very uncomfortable thing for the world to watch, including for some black men. But it was a very empowering thing for young girls and young women, because I was young back then, honey. I was cute. And I remember looking at that lady and thinking, oh my God, we can be absolutely everything. This lady is smart. She's gorgeous. Her skin looks like heaven. Look how she walks, the way she speaks. Even her diction was powerful. Her delivery was everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then you bring on this watered down little lady with her nice little self, and she looked like she could make some shake and bake in some, stove top, anything where you just add water, something like that. She didn't look too threatening. She was a more white folk friendly black mama, is
Right.
what she was. Because I think the white folks were still low key mad by Claire Huxtable running around there being a lawyer and talking proper and looking gorgeous. And then here come Viv, and she brought the dark-skinned, strong, fist in the air version of it. And then, here come Daphne Maxwell Reid.
Yeah.
But that show wouldn't have been what it was without that lady. It really wouldn't have. By the time they brought on the watered down lady, the show had already been established.
Okay.
Period, point blank. And let me say this here real quick about Dave Chappelle. I understand what Dave Chappelle is saying. I truly do. He ain't said nothing wrong. The only problem is, and I agree with the other folks who said I can't compare it to Monique. And the reason I can't is because, again, Dave Chappelle will never know what Monique is going through. Dave Chappelle will never understand what Monique is feeling. And the truth of the matter is, Dave Chappelle spoke up and they made a move. Monique spoke up. They did absolutely nothing to rectify the situation. And everybody, including black folks, attacked her, called her every name in the book. Now, Dave Chappelle is speaking up about the same folks, and everybody want to pat him on the back and hoist them up on their shoulders. I believe some of these jokers want to wipe his ass for him. But then when
you don't think there's a difference between the two? Like Dave Chappelle, like him speaking out, like he's already a paid employee of Nick. Not an employee, but a contracted employee. Yes. They're already paying him, so they already find value in his work. With Monique, she, they just felt like she wasn't worth what
There's no value.
Right. And so I get what you're saying, but I think his argument with them and them rushing to
was slightly different.
They didn't want to lose the relationship. Absolutely. Whereas she didn't have a relationship to lose.
They never gave her a chance to establish a fair relationship. They gave her an opportunity to establish a relationship, but not a fair one. And when it comes to black women, people, in my opinion, feel like they're entitled to us. They feel like they're entitled to our personalities, our persona, our humor, our comedy, our voices, our talent, our everything. They're entitled to us. And they feel like they're entitled to us. So there should be no fair recompense for anything that is the epitome of a black woman. They shouldn't have to value it. They don't want to value it. And if you don't take the pennies, it's the same crap they pull with Nene. If you don't take the pennies and you sit up over there and you shut up, then you're a problem. You're problematic. You're hard to work with. You're being aggressive. You're being an aggressive black woman. If that was anybody else, you know what? Power to the people. Yeah, you demand what you're worth. But when you're a black woman, you just be quiet because the world feels entitled to you. It goes all the way back to Sargiti Bartman or Sarah Bartman or Hottentot Venus. They felt entitled to that woman, so they victimized her and turned her into a prostitute and gave her diseases and killed her, and then had the audacity to store her corpse so they can look at it later. And that's what they're trying to do to our sisters now. They want our comedy, they want our flair, our flavor, they want everything but our struggle because they can't carry it and they know it. And the truth of the matter is a black woman brings something that nobody else brings to the table. We are the table.
You're right.
And when it's all said and done, give it to us for free. Because even though we need you, we don't value you. And that's really what happened. That's what they did with Nene. That's why I said the other night, I don't feel bad for Tanya. Nah, boo. You came up in there riding on a sister's back and thought you was going to kick a sister in her behind. And then when the people that said, Nene, yeah, you made the show. Yeah, Nene, you made Bravo more valuable. But no, Nene, you ain't worth the work you put in. Everybody said, just sit down and shut up. Monique said, yeah, you want me on Netflix. Ain't no problem, but pay me what I'm worth. Oh, no, Monique, you're a problem. And then you got folks like Tyler Perry that you know, hey, one day his chicken's gonna come home to roost because they have to. They have to, and ain't no way out of it. But I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all, because my ham in the oven. I just made a mini glaze with the pineapples. You know, I boil my ham in pineapple juice before I make the glaze, and then add the brown sugar and the butter, and then the honey, and then I done poured it over there, and it's over there getting sticky. You know, so I'm gonna have to get back to the pots. But I wanted to holler at y'all real quick.
Well, thank you, Sinitra. I appreciate you.
See y'all later.
All right. Thank you for that sermon and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
Blogger. So
hold on, y'all. Hold on. Shaniqua.
Is that you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
how you doing?
gotta turn that music off.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the car.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? I
I'm
finally
good.
called you.
What you doing in the car?
Well, I was at my sister's house, and
Hey,
she had like a pre-Thanksgiving thing because she got to go to work tomorrow.
Okay.
She's a nurse.
Hey, nurse. Okay, so which topic would you like to cover? I gotta cut some of these calls short, honey. We've been on too long.
I know. I'm gonna keep it short because I missed the whole thing. Like I saw you when you was about to get on, and then I clicked on it, and then we were minding our own business, and then by the time I clicked on, I saw Dave Chappelle, and all of a sudden it just went off. I was like,
I'm gonna put it back up. Don't worry, I'll put it back up.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I missed the whole thing. I don't even know what everybody was talking about. I was just like, let me just say, hey, you're gorgeous and all that extra good stuff. My boyfriend's sitting here saying y'all gossiping, but I was like, let me just say hey, whatever. I'm gonna say hey, hi to you. How y'all doing?
I appreciate it.
All right, well, go ahead. Good night.
All right, happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You too.
All right, bye. Hold on, all my people in here tonight. Hold on. I gotta talk to Vanjie. Vanjie, am I saying your name right, Vanjie?
Yeah.
Thank you. I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to personally thank you for sending me the money that Miss New York said she was gonna see. I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you too, but I sent it to you private. I don't need you to snitch on the others for me. You snitching on me. I like to be private a little bit. No, that's cool though. But I appreciate you, and
They saw you in the chat though. They saw you in the chat dropping them dollars the other day.
Oh yeah, I forgot they can see. Girl, I'm sorry. Girl, I'm sorry. I got bone cancer. That's why you see me a little bit in, a little bit out.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you so much. I just wanted to let you know.
I appreciate you.
I would never take that for granted.
One thing that makes me think about is Kenya, because I think about how bad it was for her to grow up and have your mother right there in front of your face, and you don't have a mother.
Right.
And that for somebody to ignore you, that has to be very traumatic. But for her, if she went and did all of this to bring in this child into this world, then she ain't no different. Because I'm looking, this man never wanted to film. We don't know why. He always said it from the get-go. That wasn't no secret now. So why does he never wanted to film? Something is very deep in that. And if everything that she's saying, and that, because I don't know she married, I don't know that, I don't know, I went there. But if she did all of that and brought that baby into this world, I have no respect. Because I do had bad parents. And I'm telling you this, I had them, and I know how it feels. That little girl, look at all those things, seeing that man doing all them things to her mama, that's traumatic. You don't want to put nobody in a situation for no kind of money. That's a living human being. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, thank you, Vanjie. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Sending prayers up to you, healing vibes. I appreciate
I'll be snoring, honey. I'm so happy that I went snoring all day tomorrow.
Okay.
You have a blessed day, and all of you too.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye. I love my squad. That's all I have to say. I love my squad. Hey, Joseph.
Hi, Michelle. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I missed a whole lot of your lives and your Patreon, and I'm glad to kind of call in. So thank you for having me.
Anytime.
So I wanted to talk about a couple of things that you were talking about in the previous live you had today.
Okay.
Specifically, I heard a lot of people talking about some good things, bringing up with Dave Chappelle and Black and Viv, Janet Hubert as well. So for me, I was saying that I was thinking that Dave Chappelle, this is kind of like revenge porn. I mean, I don't want to be extreme, but he's got some content out there that he didn't necessarily agree to the circumstances of. He doesn't have any financial or intellectual or editorial rights over it, and these people keep playing it, even though they kind of know the circumstances right now. So I think what his thing, what he's doing right now, I mean, that's kind of legitimate. He's not even trying to get any clout or money, as far as I can see from it. He's just like, yo, this is a character issue. Why are you guys playing? Now the whole world knows why I turned down 50 million, why I was allegedly crazy, why I did this and went to Africa. Why are you still doing the same things that prompted me to have to make those types of moves, especially knowing the and these are big. This is not Zeus or something like that. I mean, it's a big network. It's CBS, I think. It's HBO. So these people should know better, especially when they have specials about the latest black dude that got killed and how we should be so aware of the social consciousness. They should be aware of the same social consciousness with one of the biggest comedians in the country. That's just my opinion. I also think that maybe he's low key an assassin for new media platforms, because for him to bring up a character issue with these foundational networks like CBS and HBO, and for Netflix to acknowledge what he's saying, it kind of makes it look like these new age platforms of media are now the better forms of media. The old school is done, and now the new school is coming up. So it could be a media assassin hit. I don't know. I mean, Dave Chappelle is that cerebral to where he could do something like that. But that's all I have to say about Dave Chappelle. I would say also, okay, so one more thing. I think that he's perfectly fine with the consequences because he's really about that life, I think. And if you're about that life, you have to be ready for the consequences, the flack, the negativity, whatever it is. And he's weathered that for a good 2 decades.
Right.
So I think he's really good. The Black Viv thing, I just want to say that I saw the special, and for me, it was unfortunate because, for one thing, they had her. The first thing I said was that she wasn't there to mourn the James Avery moment, that the whole cast got to sit and talk about. I'm sure she had memories of him as well, and she didn't get that moment. It was like an authorized moment on behalf of Will Smith for her to come and join the group after she had already been isolated on the rafters to talk to him about some stuff that happened 30 years ago that they should have addressed in the first place. So for me, I mean, that whole situation was unfortunate. I think she had the audacity to believe that because she was trained in dancing and acting and other arts, she was going to actually get the credibility and the due that she expected, having those talents. And they didn't actually give her that because it wasn't really about her. It was about Will. And so, I mean, the same situation I think happened in Family Matters with Harriet. What was her name? Jo Marie, I think. The show was really about Harriet and Carl Winslow, but people started liking Urkel, who was just supposed to be a occasional gag character. And so it shifted from that, and she kind of voiced that opinion, and so they phased her out with the new Harriet. So it's a similar situation to all of these sitcoms, these black sitcoms that were doing very well and positively influencing us at that time. It's like maybe when stuff got too right, they had to make a switcheroo. I don't know. At the same time, you know, these people who are real are voicing their opinion about what's happening and why there should be a change. And as far as, let me see, I don't really know about Fantasia too much. I followed her on American Idol. I kind of drifted away from her after the attempted suicide and after the reality show she had, where I kind of just, to me, it looked like there were a lot of hands pulling at her. And if she allegedly didn't know how to read at 19, she wouldn't know how to deal with a bunch of family members and friends trying to take her American Idol money plus money. So, I mean, I kind of drifted away from that. But if she's happy now and she's genuinely happy and she's had a baby, especially with her fertility past, and that's excellent. Not too worried about that. She's going to do well. She has an amazing voice. So I really look forward to hearing good things about her. And then Nene, I think her doing that charity thing is kind of a breaking of a boundary in her tax bracket. So when people get really, really, really big, they are allowed, because of what that tax bracket affords you, they're allowed to do mass charity events. I'm not saying that's I'm not saying she's insincere. I'm saying that she can afford to do that, and it won't be a complete loss on her part, right? So in order for her to continue to do something like that year after year, like other people, there would have to be some incentive for people like her to do that. And so I think now what that actually says, without saying it, is that she's in that bracket where she's almost going to be untouchable with her former housewife companions, because she's not going to even, she's going to have the clout. She already has it now, I guess, with her followers and her supporters, and then eventually the people that she'll hire and have on her team, legally or otherwise, will be able to stop all of that at the gate before it even penetrates. So I think Nene is obviously people have days where they can't sleep, so I'm not worried about that. I don't think she's trying to kill herself or anything, but I do think that she's stressed, and like you said, there's the corona, there's the stock market, there's the election, black people are dying every other day. So I mean, it's a lot. If it's interesting that she has to be so strong, and it's telling, I guess, to who people already think she is, because they expect her to weather all of that and not make a sound. And
Right.
in addition to that, take on all the petty stuff. Now they get to do the petty stuff, but she can't do that. So it already speaks to the regal mentality of her in the first place. You don't expect a queen or a king to go off on you and do all of you, and you don't expect them to buckle under pressure. And when they do, you criticize them. And so when they do that, after she's taken on the world and they've barely taken on anything, it tells me that they think, without saying it, she's already a queen. At the very least, she has a crown.
You're right. Well, thank you, Joseph, for calling
Thank,
in.
thank you for having me.
And happy Thanksgiving Eve. I appreciate you for calling in tonight.
Likewise, you have a good one.
All right, you too. Ooh, hold on. Joseph gave some very, very look. Joseph's voice now. Joseph, you need to be an audio book reader. That's what people are saying in the chat. Hold on. Let me see. Eminem, you might be my last call. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Hi.
So I'm calling to talk about Will Smith and Janet Hubert.
Okay.
I watched the show, the reunion show, and I was really disappointed that Will didn't apologize to her. And then I watched the Red Table Talk, and they showed more of him sitting down with Janet. And Janet apologized to Will first, and then Will apologized. And I was just like, why did he bring her on there and didn't apologize to her first? Yeah. And
that's
I think it is, because I don't really think that he had a hand in really blackballing her. I think that he said what he said, and like the higher ups ran with it. And they are the ones responsible for her not getting the jobs that she wanted. Maybe they didn't want to book her because the star didn't like her.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. And congratulations to Fantasia. What else did you talk about?
That was about it.
That was about it.
And Dave Chappelle and Nene Leakes. That was it. Dave Chappelle and Nene.
Somebody said I stole M and M.
You didn't steal nothing.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, those are my initials.
Well, thank you, M&M, for calling in tonight. I appreciate you so very much. And happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving Eve.
All right. Thank you. What you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to my auntie's house.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you have a good time there.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Y'all, you just forget I did an hour, 45 minutes before we even started this stream. And this stream is an hour and 11 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, we going on and on and on. And it's 11 p.m. I'll be on all night. I was going to go on Patreon, but I don't think I'm gonna go on Patreon because I'm about to, I still didn't eat. You know, I'm so random. My one time a day, I got my little salad and stuff. But I wanted to, you know, talk to y'all about these topics, and I'm mad my stream got shut down. Let me go see if they put it back up yet, because I before I came on live, I went and did a appeal, so it may be back tonight, it may not. We'll see. If it's not, I'll go ahead and upload the entire thing after this, so that y'all can see all what transpired before I took the calls. So stay tuned. I'll just, you know, crop out the Dave Chappelle part and, you know, put it together with the calls, and I'll premiere it so y'all can hang out in the chat or whatever after this. Somebody said, what? No Patreon? What? No Patreon? Oh, Lord. You said you used to being on for 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. You just missed the first half. But anyway, we'll be back. I mean, you know, stay tuned. I'm going to, right now, I'm just going to go get that live, put it together, and premiere it. So, yeah, y'all can be able to see it. It might be about 12:30 or 1 o'clock, but I'll put them both together and put them back up. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I know some of y'all are mad. You saying Patreon. Let me see. I might go to Patreon. I don't know. I might go to Patreon. I'm gonna go to Patreon tomorrow anyway. I look rested. I should be, because I sleep all the day time, child, because I was tired. I was tired. T Brown, you're not gonna work me. But let me get this video together first, and then, you know, put it all together for you. For those of you who are on Facebook, Facebook was fine. Facebook didn't get shut down, so it's all on Facebook already. If you're not following me on Facebook and you would like to, it's facebook.com straight from the A. I put it in the chat right now. Facebook.com/straight from the A. And Facebook's notifications are better too, but you know, I like them both. So I'll be better. I'll be over there. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Like I was saying earlier, when my stream got cut off, the city of Atlanta sent us a text and told us to stay at home, avoid crowds, wear your mask, all of that. I don't know if we're going to do that, if everybody's going to do it or not, but there's that. Hold on, I got to take this call because you've been waiting, child, and y'all would kill me if I didn't. Hey, Fake New York.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. You look gorgeous tonight.
Thank you. Oops, what happened? Fake New York just cut off. What happened? See, you see how I try to be nice and take the call. Fake New York, call back and hurry up. Hold on. Do I need to put the link back in or no? Because I don't know where it is. Hold on. Invite. Copy. Fake New York, where'd you go? Fake New York. I'm gonna give you 4 or 5 minutes. Let me chit chat with the people first. What y'all got to say in the chat? He said hang up on that. Marcus said he wanted me to hang up. Everybody else saying look at God. C. Patterson saying look at God. It wasn't meant to be. Oh well. Okay. Well, you know, I tried. Fake New York got that Boost Mobile Wi-Fi, like they said Claudia and Gary with the T got. So I guess Fake New York, thank you for calling me. I wish I could have heard what you had to say. Maybe I'll hear you later. Yes, I'll come back on Patreon. It'll be a late one though when I do, because I'm gonna put these 2 videos together real quick and premiere it for y'all, for the people who didn't see it. I love you too, Miss Gardner. Let me go ahead and, since I'm wasting time, let me go ahead and thank the people who gave to the chat today, gave to the stream today. Hold on. Let me go in here. Bam. YouTube will never let me go in here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Mary Washington is a new member. LaShawn Hampton said, so everyone watched the show, but no one listened. This is a simple case of young and hungry versus elder and angry, whose work play a major serious note in this matter. Thank you, LaShawn. DJW, $20. Thank you, DJW, for that sticker. Sharon Middleton says, Sinitra said all that needed to be said. Yes, Sinitra did say a lot. And Infinity sent me a little super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jamila says she joined today. Well, shout out, Jamila. I didn't get your little notification. Thank you for joining. Shout out to all the squad members. You see them in the green and all their different alien colors. They got their little special emojis. I guess Fake New York is not going to call. So I am out of here. Wait, who is that? Oh, I don't know who that is in the back. That's not her. Okay. So anyway, you guys, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. How do you become a squad member? The link is in the hold on. Let me put it in here. HTTP youtube.com Michelle Brown /join. That is how you become a squad member. Bam, bam. It's normally in the description box, but I didn't put it in the description box for this stream because it was a quickie. But anywho, thank you guys for tuning in. There's 1,000 y'all in here. Go ahead and like this stream before you leave, please, and thank you. I pray that everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving Eve. It's about 45 minutes to Thanksgiving Day. Midnight is Thanksgiving. I feel like I'm getting gifts for Thanksgiving. I got a gift of a fried turkey and some ham. But anyway, you know, I love me some food, child. I love me some food. My favorite holiday. Shout out to Shawan for becoming a new member. That was fast, Shawan. Shout out to you. And yeah, I will see you guys a little bit later. Somebody said, turn the music on. I wasn't even ready to turn the music on. Y'all love the ATLien music. Hold on. I can sing it for you. Oh boy. Hold on. Where is it? Bam, 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 bam. Get ready. Get ready.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Thank you, Egypt. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. I see all y'all in here. Good night, good night, good night. It's 10 o'clock in Dallas. It is 11:15 in the ATL. 11:15 in the ATL. I will be back. Stay tuned. I'm going to premiere the video that y'all missed. So it will be on shortly. Give me about 30-45 minutes and you will get to see the stream in its entirety. Shout out to YouTube for shutting me down, but that's okay. We are resilient around here, honey. We are resilient around here. Anyway, you guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave your comments down below and all of that jazz. I will see you guys a little later. Good night.